the ever beautiful Melody Perkins here. As you may know, she played a bad girl in Power Rangers in Space, Astronomer.
Really? You have to ask?
I want you to say it.
Astronomer, the evil princess of space.
Okay, and then she had a change of heart and became the Pink Ranger somehow?
Something like that. Something about the Pink Ranger.
So she got to span 2 series, which is actually kind of a rare thing for Ranger actors and actresses. I think you're the only actress to actually span 2 different series.
I think I was the only, well, I think there were actresses that spanned 2 different series, but I think I was the only one that was bad and then went good.
You were?
I was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that.
Okay.
We will talk a little bit, and then we'll also open up to some questions. The questions need to be made out into the form of a question. Statements will not be allowed. That's why it's a question. We'll have a statement section later. She will not morph.
No, I could totally do.
You will morph?
I could do the Google act.
I tell people all the time that they won't do it.
I won't do it, but I can do it for these 4.
Okay, for these people here, we will do a morphing thing.
We can have
I tell you,
morphing section.
the Mighty Morphin actors hate doing it.
I hate doing it.
Oh, you do hate doing it?
But this is totally fine.
This is okay.
I feel secure with you here.
Okay. So when you do these shows, what's the most common question that people ask you?
They ask me which astronomer wig I liked best. That's a big one.
Okay, so nobody asked her that question.
And then I won't tell you it was the red bob.
What years were you on screen?
98, 99, and 99, 2000. That was a long time ago. Don't count.
That was
What were you,
16
like
years
5? 5, 6?
In 99?
Yeah.
Gosh, what was that?
Yeah.
What was I doing in 99?
Were you walking yet in 99?
I was walking, yeah. I was definitely walking. Might have even been driving at that point. Here's a trivia fact. We actually went to the same high school.
Yes, and that's why I'm here at this convention.
Yeah. Foothill High School?
Yeah, wait, do you guys live in Sacramento?
No,
Anybody?
you came out?
You live in Sacramento?
There's 2 hours. You came out 2 hours just to see her, right? Just keep nodding to that.
Yeah, just say yes. It makes me feel better.
Does everybody here know about Power Morphicon? No? There we go.
Shameless plug.
I'm here. I'm wearing a Robo Toy Fest shirt, but Power Morphicon's in August 12th through 14th. It's the official Power Ranger convention down in Pasadena, California. We'll have about 160 cast and crew this year.
Oh my God, I'm going to be like chopped liver.
Yeah.
You guys have to come. It's going to be really amazing.
It's the largest convention. It's the only official convention for Power Rangers, and it's going to be an amazing show. We hope to see you there. I'm looking at you 3 in the front.
I feel like one of you guys were telling me you're going to go.
Who's going to go to Power Morphicon?
Raise your hand right now.
Joe's going to try. I'm going to put him to work. There we go.
Yay! That is so funny. Yeah, so where does this leave us? After your shameless plug.
I was only here to plug myself. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how to keep talking from here, but I'll give it a try. I'm good at it.
Do you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask about the show? And I will do my best to make up an answer.
Okay, this is the question section, not statements. Statements will come after questions.
Like they don't want it. You guys don't have any statements, right?
Well, sometimes they have a statement like, I really loved you on Power Rangers. That's a statement. It's not a question.
You can say that anytime you want.
A question is, like, did you wear pink on the show? That's a question. You did wear pink on the show. All right, we're ready for questions.
Better questions than that? Come on up, or you guys could all just bring your chairs, and we could have a nice conversation right here. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, look, it's like public speaking.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't be embarrassed. Everyone is looking at you.
All 2 of us.
All right.
Is that the original helmet?
Actually, this is an exact replica of the helmet. I don't think they did not give away the originals, did they?
No, the original props that were owned by Saban were sold to Disney when Disney bought the line after Wild Force. They auctioned off a lot of it, and they put a lot of it in storage, and they threw a lot of it away.
Can you imagine?
They auctioned off a lot of suits, and any suits that weren't bid on were then destroyed.
That's
So,
crazy.
I actually have 2 monster suits in my storage. I have Shakatron from Time Force and Deadly Bloom from Mighty Morphin, the
That's
big monster
really
suits.
cool.
Yeah, they're falling apart. So every time I visit them, there's a little more left on the ground. That's
like a piece of it falls off.
yeah. I'm just waiting to go in there and just see an empty thing, just a pile of foam on the ground.
So yeah, this was created by this amazing sculptor slash, I'm not sure, he's amazing. His name is Aniki. And if you look him up online, I think it's Aniki. He does incredible work. He's made these replicas for a number of the Rangers.
And he will be on Power Morphicon.
He will?
Yeah.
It's like down to every single detail of what was actually worn. Oh, hi. Oh, this is the guy with the dogs.
There
That's
is
Batman
dogs.
and Superman.
Batman and Superman dog.
They're cosplaying.
Cosplay dogs.
Do you have any other questions?
Oh, you can make up another
Come on,
question.
make
You're
up
already
another one.
standing. You've already walked up there.
I
You
know.
might as well
We've
ask
got
her another
like
question.
27 more minutes. Yay!
You said you don't like morphine, right? Morphine? Is that
I
right?
think so. Is
But
it
I wanted to
morphine?
ask why. Why do you not
I
like
will. I
morphine?
have to. I will confess in front of this massive audience that I had forgotten my morph, and I was asked to do it with a panel of about 10 other rangers in Florida, and I was the last person in the row, and it was awful. I've never been so embarrassed.
That sounds embarrassing.
It was
Like,
all
I'm
the
embarrassed
Rangers were
listening
like-
to your story about you being embarrassed.
So I had to go home and
It's
be
like a dream. You wake up, like you're dreaming, and like I'm at a panel and I have to morph, and I
I
can't.
don't know
remember.
what it is.
That's
totally what
yeah.
it was. Exactly
Did
that.
you wake up from that, or did it really happen?
It totally happened for real. And I lost a lot of respect from my peers. So I had to go home and do my research. So now I could probably do it. In fact, I feel like I have to redeem myself right now.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna have a morph.
It's really simple. And this is the thing. It's so easy, right? Go, Galactic. Right?
Wow.
That's so easy.
I mean, how could you forget that? You probably had to do it 100 times in the series, and you
I
forgot.
didn't actually.
Touching
I did
your
once.
wrist?
No, it's like.
You could have.
But I will say it's the easiest sequence in the entire series. Of Power
That's
Rangers.
super
Yeah.
easy because I was in Japan with Die Ranger Red, and we had dinner and stuff, and we did a couple videos that we're going to post shortly on Power Morphicon YouTube page, and he did his.
And it was 5 minutes.
It was huge.
I know,
He does
exactly.
it includes a jump, waving of arms down and yelling.
Talking, singing.
Yeah, the Japanese guys go all out for their
Yeah, I
morph.
know.
They don't just say "Go Galactic."
I had the poor man's morph.
Yeah, his is really impressive. I should really get that video out.
So moving right along. Do you guys have any other questions? Does Batman or Superman have any questions?
You have a lot. Oh, do I have to go up there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta go up there, totally. If I have to be up here, you have to be up there.
I won't tell, but who's better, the Japanese Power Rangers or the Americans Power Rangers?
Well, as we're all here honoring an American Power Ranger actress, we have to say
We use the
American.
word honoring loosely.
And do you do your own stunt?
I did as Astronomer, I did a lot of my own stunts. As a Power Ranger, not so many. So whenever this helmet was on, it was a Japanese stunt guy.
So the helmet here is basically a lie.
It's totally fun.
Yeah.
We would kind of bring it down, and then they would just bring it on with the stunt people. But I did definitely bust a couple lips as Astronomer, doing some kicks with the stunt guys. So
Oh, Oh, okay. And with that, did you take martial arts before, or were you like a gymnastic?
I had a dancing background. I did ballet and jazz up until then for like, I don't know how many years. And then we did do some stunt training after I got the role. So that was really fun and humiliating. So it was good.
So you can really kick like that.
Yeah, totally.
I'll probably have more questions later.
Okay, that's exciting. You guys are so
Did you watch the original Power Rangers?
You know what? I did not. I did not know about the entire franchise until after I was on it. Yeah, it's strange. And really, the most respect I had for it is when I did the Legendary Battle. And we filmed it in New Zealand with a bunch of the other series Rangers. So I really got an idea of how big this was and how special it was. So I was a little late to get on the bandwagon, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how did you come to this part? How did you find this part? How did you end up being the Pink Power Ranger?
I was living in San Diego and I had been modeling in Europe and did a couple of commercials there. And so I got back and started doing random auditions in San Diego for funny things. And got a call to read for a villain in a hotel room in San Diego with Iris Hampton. And like 6 auditions or callbacks later, finally got the role of Astronema. And I was commuting up to Santa Clarita, which is like, gosh, it's like 3 hours from San Diego to film it.
On a good day.
On a good day, yeah. So that was how it happened. It wasn't really looking to be an actress. It's so much easier when you don't want to be an actress. I feel like.
I have tried really hard not to be an actress.
And look at you, you're famous.
I know.
So
Not
are
an
there
actress.
any similarities between you and the Pink Power Ranger character?
Yes, I think that I'm sensitive and I'm inherently good in spite of whether or not that's good for me or not. I tend to not be able to lie very easily, and I don't think Pink Power Rangers lie very often. So I'd say we have that in common. Thanks.
Now, which was more fun? Being the villain or being the good guy? Being the villain, huh?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was really everything that I wasn't, and it was super challenging. I had to be so confident, and that was difficult to
Now,
do that.
here's a question she's probably not going to want to answer.
Why are you asking it?
Which crew was more fun to be with? Space or Lost Galaxy with the ever handsome Danny Slavin?
Isn't it Slavin?
That's how I say his last name. He's okay with it.
Actually, I have to, as Astronema, a lot of my filming was with monsters. And people, so it was stunt guys, so I would be talking to Dark Honda or Ecliptor. And that was a lot of fun. So it was a lot of second unit. Power Rangers, it was fun. I made, I think, closer friends as the Pink Ranger because I was working with the other Rangers all the time.
And Danny Slavin.
You know, I didn't really pick up on the Danny Slavin thing.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't my thing.
Oh, wow. He's a great guy.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Danny's on my crew. We're going to Japan next year.
Seriously?
He couldn't go this year. Well, I'm going to Japan, and Danny's going with me.
We are?
I'm going to Japan. Danny's going. He couldn't go this year, but he's going next year with me. Yeah.
I feel left out.
You can come with us.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's fine, sweater. Do you guys have any other questions?
She did 2 years of a television series. Someone has to has a question about episode 54.
Funniest thing that happened to you while recording?
What is the funniest thing that happened to you while making the show?
Again, I would have to say it was when I was working with the stunt guys. There would be a lot of accidents which weren't funny at the time, but in retrospect. Or like I would make a wrong kick and like Elgar's hand would fall off or something. Or Or like the stunt guy would be like, okay, practice, do it harder, and I would kick, and finally I would be like, ugh, and it would be like in his face or something, and he's like, great, you know, and it's like, what? So that was kind of fun, I have to say. It's the most violent I've ever been. Thank you for that question.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I am, you know what, I've been grappling.
We have to when they don't go up to the mic.
Oh, you have to come up to the mic.
I have to then
And
repeat
then you have to do a
what the
dance.
What are you doing now?
question- 2 points.
I love her.
Yeah.
I'm actually grappling with getting back into acting. It's been something I've been dealing with for a while. I don't know what part it's going to play in my life, but I just had a short. I was in a short that premiered at the Hollywood Comedy Shorts Festival. And now I think they're kind of taking it around to different festivals around the country, so we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I'm not sure if it's going to be a hobby or if it's going to be something that I just go full force. I've also been doing some writing that's unrelated. So, yeah.
So I saw on the images we make for you that you were in Coyote Ugly.
I was for 5 seconds.
5 seconds in Coyote Ugly. And then what about Charm?
5 seconds. Yes.
I never watched Charm, so
I strongly suggest you download that episode.
really.
Yeah. The Power of Three Blondes was very good and very funny.
All right.
That was crazy. I really enjoyed that. Margot Stillman. So we took over the sisters of the show.
Okay.
Cause Mayhem.
There we go.
There
There's
we
an
go.
episode of Charm. We
Did
should
any
all
of
go
you guys
watch.
see that episode of Charmed?
Everyone just raise your hands anyways.
Just pretend like you did.
There we
Yay!
go. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was pretty good.
Well, it was very nice to have you up here in Sacramento, but you come up here all the time, don't you?
I do. My family still lives here.
So does mine. I only see them when I come up here for shows.
Aw, that's kind of sad.
No, it's great.
Do you come up a lot?
I do. I come up for every one of these
Oh,
shows.
good. Yeah. Yeah, and my father, I think I told a few of you guys that my father served in the Air Force, so when I was little, we would come to this military base when it was still McClellan Air Force Base.
As a kid, it used to scare me because I lived in Rio Linda, which is still kind of close to McClellan. And in the middle of the night, they'd be testing engines out here.
You're so scared.
I thought it was nuclear war like every other night.
Yes, we talked about this. Like, I
Yeah.
would look out my window, like I'd lay in my bed, and I'd be like, oh my God, oh my God.
The reason for that, there was a movie, a TV movie, they put on the air where it was like nuclear annihilation from the Cold War. And I took that to heart. I thought, like, that's going to happen any day. And then there was the Air Force bases throwing out planes. Like, are they going to war? What's going on? Like, as a kid, that was a horrible movie
Is that why you're always scared?
of planes and giant engine noises in the middle of the night. I think it's World War. Living close to this base, you wondered that in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
What's going
totally.
on?
Oh, yeah. It's weird how distorted your perception is.
So who else has a question?
Anybody? It's like Ferris Bueller. Anyone?
Bueller.
What is the chance of you jumping back into the Power Ranger TV shows?
You did that.
I did that.
Yeah.
I sure did. But you saw Legendary Battle? Did you see
I did.
that? Yeah. So that was... Legendary Battle was, what, 2 years ago?
Has it been that long?
I don't know. I think I went to these... I shot it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So that... I'm not sure. I really don't know where they're going to go with it. But that would be fun.
I think that was
You
such
should just get in as Pink Ranger again.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm a little out of the age range, but I would totally be like the Pink Ranger's mom.
Oh.
Or maybe I could go back as astronomer. I would love to do that, but I don't think that would work story-wise.
Yeah, I think they're... I don't know. I heard they're going to bring back Comic Relief for Ninja Storm, but I don't know if they're going to bring back other actors again for roles. I'm not sure about that.
Gosh,
I'd have to
that would be
ask
so
Chip,
fun.
and then Chip would tell me, and then I couldn't
I think
tell
you
you.
should tell Chip that people think that I need to come on as the Pink Ranger.
Yeah,
I will-
there's no age limit for fighters.
Thank you.
I will
very much
totally tell
appreciate
Chip that.
I know we all want to see a Pink Ranger guy too.
No Pink Ranger.
Oh,
guy.
and then I think that we should see a Red Ranger female.
Yeah.
I'll
We did,
totally do
Samurai.
Red Ranger. Really?
Yeah, Samurai, Alex's sister on the show made an appearance. Kimberly Crossman.
So
And she got to
cool.
be the first red female ranger
I love that.
for a couple episodes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, for a couple episodes.
She was great.
I bet.
What's
We have to
funny
do
is
that.
watching her on the show. She's so serious, and then in real life, she's like a comedian. Like every word out of her mouth is a comedy thing.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd like to be Red Ranger. Let's do that.
I want to be the Black Ranger.
That would be super
not-
cool.
Why is all the black guys Black Rangers?
What was that?
Why is all the black guys Black Rangers?
I feel
You
like
mix it up.
wait, I feel like on my show, Reggie was African American and
He was Green Ranger.
green.
Yeah.
And then before that, TJ was blue.
Oh, okay.
See?
They move things around.
They do.
It actually
It's
is.
not
it's
as
all,
bad as
the
it was.
casting is pretty much completely on. They don't care who it is. They're just looking for someone to meet that kind of character.
But you have to admit, it's always pink and yellow are the ladies.
Yeah, I always think
That's not
Which-
always true. Mystic Force had a yellow guy ranger.
You are so geeking out right now. I love it.
I run the convention. I should know this stuff. If I don't know it, they were like, "How come you didn't know in episode 164 the Megazord changed colors during its battle with the Megazord, and then it changed back because of the mystical force of Zordon?"
Yeah, a lot of
I
fans
totally
know
know
so
that.
much
Thanks,
more
buddy.
than we do. Thank you, though. Thanks for saying that.
be the Pink Ranger.
You could be a Pink
You
Ranger.
could.
We should have a male Pink Ranger. That should be a thing.
That could be pretty awesome. That could be pretty like progressive and awesome.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it in Japan.
Don't do
Japan
it.
controls a lot of stuff that they're pretty firm against certain things. That they have to have. They have a formula that this is the formula for making Power Rangers, and they rarely deviate from that formula. So there we go.
Favorite cartoon when you were a kid?
Favorite cartoon when you were a kid?
Was it Bugs Bunny with the abominable snowman, where like the snowman like was like, "I love him and squeeze him," like that thing? Oh my gosh, favorite. That was great, and I kind of liked the Roadrunner. It was kind of
Beep, beep.
sad though. Yeah, it was so sad though. It was like who was chasing him? The coyote.
The coyote.
The coyote
You felt bad for the
decided-
coyote.
I
Like
did
he
feel
just
a little bad.
just
It was
let him
like-
catch that Roadrunner
Just
once.
once.
Just once, let him
Yeah.
catch it.
Yeah.
Have
That
you ever
was a
seen
good
a
question.
you ever seen a Roadrunner in real
I actually ran into a Roadrunner.
with your car?
It was really
did
traumatic.
actually run into one
in
with your
Hawaii.
car.
I was going down the street and a bird just whipped right in front of me, and I saw its head. It was like woo, woo, like in the cartoons. After
Yeah.
I cried for the rest of the day. I was so upset.
Well, you should
That's my experience with
with a Roadrunner.
a Roadrunner.
Anybody else have any experience with the Roadrunner? Has anyone caught one?
I thought is the Roadrunner different from Woody Woodpecker?
Woody Woodpecker is a woodpecker. The Roadrunner is a roadrunner. So there are some significant differences in the two birds.
Okay, smarty pants.
I am Mr. Smarty Pants, your co-host today. My pants are smart.
Cool. You guys, thank you for being here. If you have any more questions, I bet all of you could stand around my table and we'd still have some space.
So you are just in the next hall, right? Over on the far wall. You got your own little booth. You're going to be there the rest of the day.
Until 5 p.m.
So that's an hour and a half left. You have to talk to Melody if you want to come by the booth.
Huh? She's like, I don't want to talk to Melody. What are you talking about?
No, he said you have to. It's like, you want to.
You want to talk to Melody over at her
If
booth.
you want to talk to her.
Wait, I got one.
Shoot.
Oh.
Can you do one of Pink Ranger Power Ranger move, like a backflip?
Can you do a
No.
backflip?
Or
Did you see
signature
what's
dance
going
move?
on here?
Are you wearing socks with those shoes?
Nope.
That's the smell then, right?
Cartwheel.
That's a stunt. That's all stunts. We're not allowed to do any stunts here.
Yeah, that would be a liability.
We're not even
issue
allowed to
for
walk
SacAnime.
fast. Yeah, that's against the.
It's true.
Did
Every
you
time
read
I
your
try to
contract?
walk fast, he's like, slow down.
Yeah, you're wearing heels today. You're walking slow the whole time. You got another question? Anybody? This is it. All right, we got a new question.
Uh-oh, I have a feeling like this is going to be a hard one.
You mentioned how you got on the show the first time. How did you get on the second time for Lost Galaxy? Did that get better?
That's a good question. How did you get on to Lost Galaxy?
I was just minding my own business, and I had just moved to LA, and then I answered the phone. And they were like, so we need a Pink Ranger, because our current Pink Ranger has to step out for a while. And I was like, okay. It was really fun. I had no idea, but it was bittersweet because Valerie was ill, but she's doing amazing now and everything is great. So I felt very lucky to be called back. It was so much fun. And I love that episode, the first episode coming back, being able to be astronomer. So just for a minute. It was good. Very good question, thank you.
So that's how you get a job in Hollywood. You answer your phone. It's crazy, but it works.
It works. Yes.
Any more questions? We're going for a final call on questions. Joe, do you have anything? Oh, we got a guy. There we go. Come on up.
Yay! The guy with the cool necklace.
If you get to be any of the Power Rangers, which would it be?
If you could be any Power Ranger, which would it
Now,
be?
do you mean color or do you mean from history?
Color.
Color? I feel I would want to be an unconventional color. I'd want to be red. I would want to be like a just something that isn't usually
The
taken
Plaid
by
Ranger?
The Plaid Ranger. Yes. The Gingham Ranger. No, I think I think red, blue,
You think
black.
Jay Leno could be the Denim Ranger?
Tie-dye.
Ooh, a tie-dye ranger. Yeah, or maybe they could just start having cool new colors. I don't know. But yeah, no, I do. I really do think that would be a cool thing to do. Is be the Red Ranger. I know I'm shooting high. Thank you. Cool. Well, you guys, thank you. This was fun.
Yeah?
Fun chatting with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Did you want to plug your?
I think I plugged the show
Power
earlier.
Morphicon, go to
Yeah,
powermorphicon.org.
Powermorphicon at officialpowermorphicon.com. So you do have an Instagram they can follow you on?
I do. It's Melody Perkins XO. You guys
XO.
probably know that already. So.
Okay. And you have a public Facebook for them or just a private Facebook?
I have a public Facebook. It's official Melody Perkins.
There you
I'm
go.
not very good at social media, so you'll have to excuse me.
That's why I'm up here prepping her for it. Social media.
Social media.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for coming up here.
Thanks, guys. You were so nice.
Thank you for attending the panel. We'll have lots of other exciting stuff throughout the day. Melody will be back at our table. And thank you for coming out to SacAnime Gives Back, which we're here for the charity Weave, which does great work. So thank you very much, and we'll see you later.